Hello, everybody. Hi, it's Joanna here, and today is day 336 out of 366 days to transform all fears back into love. Yes, there's normally 365 days. We have a leap year this year, so we do get an extra day for this project. In today's topic, today's video log project topic is I'm damned if that's how I hold it. This is for those of you who feel a fear of feeling screwed either way. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. It's certainly been a phrase that I have definitely held in my life. And I've realized in the last few months, I got to thinking and reflecting that I really want to do away with that place that I can go to sometimes, not often, but certainly it's something that I've heard about. I've heard people talk about, and specifically with regarding to the political process. I've really realized I don't want to hold it that way. I don't want to say to myself or anyone else, damned if you do, damned if you don't. Screwed either way. It's a pretty cynical, although certainly understandable perspective to hold. And so, what opportunities are there instead of feeling damned if you do, damned if you don't? The first thing that I had to really look at was to process the actual, very unpopular and difficult to acknowledge what I felt were unsavory feelings underneath damned if I do, damned if I don't. Deep places where I felt victimized, hatred, rage, outrage, where I felt very violent inside. And instead of processing those, it would be very easy to put an attitudinal label on top of it and say, damned if I do, damned if I don't, or screwed no matter which way you turn. That was not easy because those feelings are not feelings that our society deals with. Henceforth, the play out that we've got going on in our culture right now around hatred, we don't process hatred as a culture. We act it out. We don't process rage as a culture. We act it out. We don't process inner violence and self-abuse in our culture. We act it out. So if you are watching this and you feel screwed either way you turn, I would really invite you to look and identify what the feelings are that are underneath that position. And when you do that, my guess is that you will encounter a feeling that probably feels difficult or maybe unpopular or not easy to explore. But let me tell you something, it will be so worth it for you to give that group of feelings or a feeling or two or however many there are the airtime that it actually deserves. I noticed that since I have done that work, I no longer feel that way. I no longer go there in my mind. I may have difficult feelings to deal with, which can certainly be addressed with compassion and presence and support and love and all the wonderful inner resources that we can all bring to that. But I no longer feel damned if I do, damned if I don't. And then the work is to also, once you've identified those feelings, is to start finding really constructive ways to actually start to have those conversations in your culture of relationships or friends and family, because these things come up and we again don't talk about them. We don't even have comfort or language in talking about them. So therefore they get acted out and it creates even more harm and things that need more help later on. This is the work I think our culture and our generation is going to have to deal with in order to create great change on the planet, to bring care and love and presence to very unsavory, in some people's view, difficult feelings, unpopular feelings such as hatred, violence, all the things that go along with feeling screwed or damned if you do, damned if you don't. So I invite you to try that on for size and see how that feels for you and what you come up with. I'd love to hear about it because this is a conversation I really want to have. And how do we do this better? How do we really do hatred and violence, feelings and anger and rage? How do we do those better in a way that's really healing? This is the question that I want to leave you with today. And please do share with me what you think. Thanks for watching, those of you that do. I appreciate it. I wish you a really good day. Thanks.